Gloria Grahame is well known for her captivating performance as the seductive Violet in It's a Wonderful Life, where she seduced Jimmy Stewart's character in the town of Bedford Falls. However, behind the silver screen, her life was turbulent. The film Stars Don't Die in Liverpool, which is based on Turner's memoirs, tells the intriguing story of her final romance with Peter Turner. The most shocking turn in Gloria's life was probably her affair with her former stepson, Anthony Ray, whom she started dating when he was just 13 years old. Anthony was the son of her ex-husband, Nicholas Ray, which added complexity to their unusual relationships and occasionally embarrassed me in Hollywood. Gloria's life was a roller coaster of tabloid drama, and she married well-known people like Stanley Clemens, the famous director Nicholas Ray, and the versatile film and TV producer-writer Cy Howard. Gloria Grahame, for example, shocked the film industry by courting her 13-year-old stepson through her marriage to director Nicholas Ray. Hollywood claims to be stunned. They didn't enjoy the carnality of a woman's authority for males. The norms were, and still are, different, and hypocrisy runs deep. Gloria Grahame's real life mirrored the seductive allure of the captivating film noir sirens she portrayed in the 1950s. Her Oscar win for Best Supporting Actress in 1952 for her role in The Bad and the Beautiful was marked by a cheeky and true-to-character moment when she sashayed to the podium, accepted the award with a simple thank you, and walked off. However, as the 1970s rolled in, her career faced a gradual decline, though she remained active in the industry. In 1979, she was part of a London theatre production of The Glass Menagerie, but her living situation had changed significantly. Once accustomed to the lavish life of a star, she now resided in a humble theatrical boarding house. It was there that fate brought her and Peter Turner together, a repertory actor and a fellow resident 28 years her junior. What started as a potential brief fling boomed into an extraordinary love affair. Turner was enthralled with Grahame's charm, but he also understood that she was vulnerable and needed a caring partner. Their significant age difference raised eyebrows and fueled gossip about the 1951 scandal when she married Nicholas Ray's son Tony, which would turn out to be the most enduring of her 4 marriages, which lasted from 1960 to 1974. However, time was not on their side, as Grahame battled stomach cancer in its early stages without them knowing it. She had previously defeated breast cancer. During the early stages of their passionate affair, they met Barbara Braun, daughter of influential figure Albert Cubby Braun, whose family held significant sway in the British film industry through their control of the James Bond franchise. Since their story was still developing and the deep background of their relationship was still unknown, Barbara Broccoli's love story's true dramatic potential remained unrealized. Grahame's journey took her from the glitter of Hollywood to the strange shores of Liverpool like a comet in its last orbit, and Turner brought her home to his working-class family in this home. Turner's unwavering mother, a force of nature in her own right, Bella held sway, much like Grahame. Despite their different origins, the two women developed an unexpected bond. Bella realized that Grahame's sense of self was based entirely on her allure, which was fostered by her son's unflinching admiration. Then, in a reverse cultural shock, Grahame gave Turner an introduction to her world by showing him her picture-perfect trailer in Santa Monica, where the ocean kissed the horizon, and then New York, where she continued to enjoy the admiration of doormen and taxi drivers alike. However, amid all of this seeming glamour, reality hit hard when her doctors announced that the cancer had attacked her stomach again. Unable to handle this heartbreaking news, she withdrew into a cocoon of delusion and pushed Turner away without telling the truth. Turner's heart ached, believing Grahame had returned to her old ways, dismissing their passionate connection as a fleeting affair, and callously discarding him. Hurt and wounded, he sought refuge in his hometown of Liverpool, where he was carving out a budding career as part of the Liverpool Playhouse repertory. Grahame too found herself back in Britain, yet she maintained her distance from Turner, refraining from any contact. She sought solace in the anonymity of theater work in other northern cities, seemingly finding comfort in obscurity. When questioned about her recurring, she attributed it to a digestive problem, firmly believing that natural remedies would eventually cure her. In a poignant turn of events, in 1981, Grahame reached her breaking point, unable to perform due to her deteriorating health. Realizing the gravity of her condition, she implored the theater manager to find Turner and inform him of her illness. She expressed her desire to return to Liverpool to recuperate, seeking solace in the familiarity of her past. Unaware of the severity of her illness, Turner was happy to assist in welcoming Grahame back with open arms. She was given a bedroom and 24-hour family care to help her through this difficult time, but the truth could not be kept a secret for long because they were worried about Grahame's welfare. When Turner called her last treating physician, she was devastated to hear the devastating news that she was running out of time and had only a little time left to live. Determined to make sure her family knew, Turner called her loved ones in America, and one of her sons quickly traveled to Liverpool in early October 1981. Grahame was transported back to New York, but her health had already deteriorated within hours of her hospital admission. She died at the young age of 57, leaving a legacy of love loss and the untold depths of her mysterious life. Rest in peace, Gloria Grahame.